In just a matter of hours, the skies above Xi'an, China, turned from blue to brutal. Streets once filled with laughter became corridors of chaos. Roofs flew. Cars lifted off the ground like toys. No one escaped unshaken. Imagine waking up to a calm morning, and by noon, your entire neighborhood is flattened. That's not fiction. That was Xi'an. This is not just a weather event. This is a warning. Welcome to natural destruction. Today, we bring you the untold stories of survival, heartbreak, and the urgent lessons we all must learn from the storm that ripped through China with winds exceeding 240 kilometers per hour. Stay until the end, because this is more than a disaster. It's a mirror to our future. The morning of the storm started like any other. Vendors opened their stalls, kids laughed on their way to school, birds circled quietly above the fields. No one saw it coming. But far above, in the upper layers of the atmosphere, nature was brewing a beast. Meteorologists tracking the weather pattern noticed something strange. Two low-pressure systems converging. One fed by unusually warm coastal waters, the other driven by a rogue jet stream. At 11:43 a.m., Xi'an issued a level 3 weather warning. At 12:17 p.m., it was raised to level 1. By then, it was too late. Footage reveals the terror. Entire roofs ripped from apartment buildings. A public bus caught mid-turn, rolled on its side like a matchbox. 80-foot trees snapped clean in half. Power lines tangled across roads, sparking and hissing. Children cried in dark hallways. Families huddled in stairwells, unsure if the next gust would take their home or their lives. "We heard a sound like 100 trains coming at us," said survivor Chen Li. Then everything turned black. Hospitals lost power. Traffic lights died. Emergency response was paralyzed. Entire neighborhood gone in under 20 minutes. The next morning, Xi'an was barely recognizable. Drones captured footage that looked like war zones. Rubble, metal sheets, shattered glass. Roads completely blocked. Bridges buckled. Even the rivers were clogged with debris. But the damage wasn't just physical. Mental scars. Children traumatized. Entire families shell-shocked. Economic loss. Farmlands destroyed. Small businesses flattened. Local economy, setback years. Infrastructure collapse, no power, no clean water, hospitals overwhelmed. Worse yet, many people were still missing. Xi'an's shelters quickly overflowed. Aid trickled in, but roads were gone. Trucks couldn't get through. Volunteers had to carry supplies on foot. One rescue worker described it as trying to rebuild a puzzle, but the pieces are still blowing away. And then came the rain. With the city's drainage destroyed, floodwaters pooled around wreckage. Disease loomed. Hope faded. Until something remarkable began to happen. In every disaster, there's a flicker of light. In Xi'an, the survivors became heroes. Meet Zhu Lin, a retired nurse who turned a collapsed temple into a triage center. With no electricity, she used candles. No medicine? She boiled herbs. Her work saved over 30 lives. Then there was a group of teenagers who formed a rescue chain, pulling people from a collapsed supermarket. No training, just heart. An old farmer opened his undamaged home to 19 strangers, feeding them with what little rice he had left. "I lost my crops," he said, "but I still have a fire. I still have a pot." Footage showed shelters where people shared everything: food, blankets, even shoes. "We have nothing left except each other," one woman said. "In darkness, compassion burns brightest." Xiang is not an isolated tragedy. Around the globe, storms are becoming stronger, faster, and more unpredictable. Here's why. Warmer oceans, more energy for storms, deforestation, less windbreaks, urban sprawl, higher vulnerability. Scientists reviewing the Xiang event discovered shocking data. Ocean temperatures near the coast were 2.7 degrees Celsius higher than average. The storm developed 40% faster than previous models predicted. Wind tunnels in the city's design amplified damage by funneling gusts. This was not just a storm. This was climate change with a megaphone. We've seen it before. Super Typhoon Haiyan in the Philippines, Hurricane Ian in the US, Cyclone Freddy in Africa. Now it's Yang. Next, could be anywhere. The winds that tore through Xiang are gone, but the message they carried is still echoing, louder than ever. This wasn't just a Chinese tragedy. It's not just another headline. It's a blueprint of what's to come, unless we change. The lessons from Xiang: 5. Preparedness saves lives. 6. Community matters more than concrete. 7. Respect nature's power. 8. Recovery isn't just physical. To governments, invest in resilient infrastructure. Listen to science. To individuals, build disaster kits. Join response training. Don't be passive. To viewers, share this story. Keep the conversation going. Because if we don't act now, we're all just waiting for our own Xiang. You can't stop storms, but you can stop pretending they'll never reach you. The storm came without mercy, but Xiang rose without fear. They rebuilt with hands, with hearts, with hope. And if they can do it, so can we. Because storms may be growing stronger, but so are we.